Hello again, guys. Today I want to talk about the Shadow Ops. This is a ball that I bought, I think probably about 2 or 3 months ago. But first I want to thank my new subscribers, Brandon Kral, Andrew Stacku, and Adrian Adamas. And I'm really sorry if I slaughtered your names. I mean you no disrespect. So this ball I feel is great for two-handed bowlers in certain situations. So people who are new to two-handed bowling are going to have a hard time keeping their revolutions in check. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a green, gray, and black. And as you could see, I had it drilled like this. I know I'm not like the best with drilling, but I'm just showing you how the ball looks. And as you can see, it has no thumb hole. So it has no thumb hole. And basically, this ball, I use it, you know, as a strike ball. You could use it as a spares ball, but I don't see why you would want to unless you're trying to pick up something that it needs a heavy back end. So this ball supposedly was modified from the Black Ops asymmetrical core. The core was modified to, you know, when they made this ball, to wait longer and store energy and wait longer. So you're going to see the benefit here. It's going to act kind of like a pearlized ball. Now, I don't believe that the ball actually is pearlized, but here's what makes this ball so special. This ball is 80% regular urethane and 20% reactive urethane. That's right, you heard me. This ball only has 20% of the power of reactive urethane. And if you ever thrown a reactive urethane ball, you'll know that reactive urethane can be just as powerful or more powerful depending on the surface of the ball as far as hook. And this ball is going to help the ball go further down lane, and what it's going to do is it's going to store all that energy, and the last second it's going to come in. So like a pearlized ball, it's going to wait before it hooks. Now, what's the disadvantage of that? Because obviously you know the advantage is that the ball is going to go further and it's going to wait. It's not going to hook too early, right? What's the disadvantage of that? Well, because this ball tends to act a little bit like a pearlized ball, it's going to be a little bit harder to predict if you don't throw it where there's oil. And in other words, if you hit a dry spot, it's too dry, it may come in too hard and it might leave you some ugly splits. So this ball I found, I threw it on a reverse Christmas tree pattern. So that means that as I go towards you, the oil is more in the center and it's drier on the outside, but as you come towards the pins, it opens up. And I found out that this ball was the only ball I could really throw on that weird pattern that was unforgiving, right? If you threw a ball on the outside on that reverse Christmas tree, you were going to slide and it would never hook. And if you threw it too far on the inside, it would hook too early. So you had to throw it perfect, like between maybe the 10 and 15 board, and then maybe 5 to 10 later on when it would break down. I know I'm not going to be too specific with that because I never really figured it out completely, but this ball was what saved me on that pattern and made me start scoring a little higher. And that crazy sports pattern is very difficult. So this ball supposedly is made for shorter patterns, or maybe a pattern that is very high oil or very low oil, according to 900 Global on their website about this ball. I'll leave it up to you to experiment, but my experience with this ball is that if there's a ton of oil, this is not going to be the ball to go to. Now, if your plastic ball is not hooking enough, you can go to this, and if it's still not hooking enough, you could throw a solid or a pearlized if that's what you prefer. But I like to go to the solid because for two-handed, unless you're very accurate, a pearlized ball is going to be kind of hard to control as far as being predictable. So I would start with your plastic at practice, then go to this one, and then maybe go to the solid. That's just the way I do things. If you know that it's going to be very oily, then don't even bring out your plastic ball. Maybe throw the solid or the strongest ball you have, and then maybe go and try this one and see how it does for you. But try and stay in the oil when you use this ball. I just wanted to bring this to your attention because it's something that I thought was amazing and, as far as I know, unprecedented. I've never heard of anything like this before. So I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, comment, like, subscribe, and have a great day.